Hi, it's Kıvanç Güzel from Team Venonat. I'm recording that video for our data science final project. I just want to start with what is our topic and why we choose it. Let's start. Data journalism with anime datasets. By the way, I want to start with our first presentation because if I didn't do that, probably only showing our final presentation didn't make sense. That's why I start with that. Why we choose anime datasets? Because we know it can offer us a large datasets. It's useful for applying machine learning algorithms smoothly, which we applied in our final project, suitable for data journalism. And of course, we love topic. It's fun to work on that. And other question is, what is data journalism? With easiest answer, we can say telling stories with data, and data, we take data as a source, main source. This was the center of our project. And we have 6 main questions about data journalism in our project. And I want to read them. How should we use the anime datasets more productive? By the way, productive means how can we product something new, something better, or something innovative from our datasets? Our second question is how should we show the story of evolution to audience? For example, we can see the final season of Shingeki no Kyojin, and we know its final season, and what's the difference from the first season according to data and dataset? How can we tell them the story for our audience? And how can we attract them with that pilot? Our question 3 was how can we offer a better user experience thanks to visualizations? This was one of the critical questions from that 6th question because we used too many visualizations in our final codes, so that helped us for making better decisions, not only for us, also for large anime audience, anime communities, and according to our fake scenario, to our famous producer from anime studios. Our question 4 is how can we turn audiences data usable with data journalism? Maybe it's the same, but difference is in small details. 5, also we are trying to find an answer. What should we don't have to do in the process? Yeah, this was the antithesis theorem which we use in our project. We did so many things, but at the same time, we didn't do so many things on the purpose. That's why we have number 5. And number 6 is, can data journalism help us to find a way to see things you might not otherwise see? It's also a key point. And data journalism process, which we try to follow while we are working on our final project. Another critical point is we can see some parts from our Excel files, story, animation, sound, or topics. How can we use them in our project? This was our first presentation. It was our before part. Now, on the other hand, we have after part. We try to find an answer for that 6th question. We asked again our questions and how did we answer them? And how to make data meaningful and answer our expectations at the same time. That's why We created a fake scenario. A producer from a famous anime studio has limited income, limited budget, and he wants to make his best work so far, and he needs our help. We created a brainstorming map, which will kind of roadmap for us. Of course, in the center, that data journalism is here. We try to look general, but we also have specific topics, specific popular animes like One Piece. Also in our final codes, we did same thing for Dragon Ball. We classified heroes, we classified villains according to their power, their special power, their strength, and their weaknesses, of course. And here is the order: data, filter, visualize, communicate. We try to catch that order and answer with visualizations. For example, our specific popular anime One Piece. Years and ratings distribution, highest and lowest rating of each year, episodes per year, top anime communities, anime category sub TV is the most popular, and anime's average ratings distribution. We did for every type TV, OVA, movie, spatial, ONA, music. In the machine learning part, we try to use some recommendation system part because, for example, we use collaborative filtering. Collaborative filtering is a technique that can filter out items that the user might like on the basis of reactions by similar users. Similar users in that sentence is critic for us because it works by searching a large group of people, finding a smaller set of users with tastes similar to particular user. This will work with cosine similarity, which is a little bit complex. We also explained it on our code. And our second part is content-based filtering recommendation. And main differences, and which will be the key point for us, as the user provides more input or takes actions on the recommendations, the engine becomes more and more accurate. When you try more, when you watch more, system helps you more. That was the main point of our second technique. Also, I want to show our poster infographics. Data journalism with anime. Instead of just showing codes, we try to show our audience with pie charts and with colorful visuals. Anime categories sub. After getting that visuals, we show that to our audience, average ratings, top anime communities, and as a specific popular anime One Piece, win ratings of each year. By the way, it's 8 minutes. I want to show our part. In our final codes, according to them, we try to do it with pink color, but it causes some Jupyter mistakes. That's why I made that I split into 3 parts. We have our codes in here, visuals, but of course for data journalism, we use that one. That was all. Thanks for listening.